This is a short video to briefly go over the use of the pleading paper, and we're going to be focusing on the first page of the pleading paper. Up at the very top left-hand corner, that contains the identifying information. And where it says lawyer name on line 1, this is where you're going to put your name in here. The second line below that, where it says insert law firm name, you can name your own law firm. You can use your name, you can use some other name, but put the name of a firm there. If you don't, and we take that out, what you see happens is it moves all the line spacing and things become offline. Remember, we always want to have the text line up on a line number. So when I took that line out, I can just simply reinsert another line by hitting a hard return, and you'll see how everything lines up properly. Again, I'm going to go back to the initial way the pleading was set up, and you'll see we're lined up again. On line 5, we put the identifying information and who we're representing. And you see the way the template works out. We have 2 lines for that. So you would, for instance, say attorneys for plaintiff or the defendant, as the case may be. Let's make it the plaintiff. And then put the plaintiff's name on the line below. And we'll just use a Mitchell wrap. Okay. We come down to the court information. Again, we see that the text is on line 8 as required by the California Rules of Court. So when we insert here, we're putting the county name and the judicial district. And where it says insert, you're simply going to do an example. Say it's the county of Los Angeles, Southeast Judicial District for Norwalk. And so you see I've done that in capital letters. And say it's a Norwalk Courthouse, and we'll make it unlimited jurisdiction. So you see it's all capitalized consistently. Okay, when we're drafting the complaint, remember, I emphasized in the complaint, when we draft the complaint, we do not know what the case number is. We've provided this template for use in all types of pleadings, including motions, answers, things of that nature. But here we're using it for the complaint. And so we don't know what the case number is. So we're going to delete where it says answer. The title of document, complaint for assault and battery. And again, you see how it's moved the line spacing here. So because it's done that, we need to bring it up to make it consistent. Again, because it's a complaint, we do not know the judge's name, we don't know the department or the date the complaint was filed. So for purposes of the complaint, we delete that information. And you see, when deleting it, I'm still have the first text on line 19. Now, what happens sometimes when we're drafting within the caption, if you have additional defendants, so let's just type and additional defendant. You see what's happened here is it's pushed down the spacing. And so first thing we need to do is to add an additional parentheses by putting the cursor on the outside and simply typing another parentheses. But you see what's also happened here is that the text is no longer on line 19. And that's a real easy fix. You just take your cursor, just go outside of just below the line, and you hit the return key, and you see how everything lines up properly. Okay. And again, as it says, line 28 is usable for user content. If we hit a delete here, we're back. We have line 28. So we always want to start our pleading on line 20 here, uh, and then fill it in. Okay. Um, the uh, as the template says, you always must have text on a page that contains a signature line. If, for instance, you didn't, the text ended here and all we had was a signature line, what we would do is, this is where we put in the, sorry, the backslashes. So we have the text on the signature line. So here we've set up the signature block for you. And again, you're going to put your law firm name here and the name of your name here. And again, you're going to identify who you're representing. Uh, Again, plaintiff. Original rep. And again, make sure you put the date here. And again, as we type the date, what might happen here is, let's say it's December 31, 2002, 4. And we're fine here. But sometimes let's make it April. And again, we're still fine here. You want to make sure that, however, that the text is always lining up beautifully in a column like this. Okay, the last thing I want to go over is make sure that you use the footer. Again, the use of footers is required by the California Rules of Court, which are very specific. There's a page number, there's a line, and then there's the title of the document. And again, we made the title of the document complaint for assault and battery. That's sufficient. We don't need to put the names of the parties or anything like that. Indeed, many lawyers just use the phrase complaint, and that certainly would work as well. Again, I'm being consistent here and having the same as the complaint title out here. So again, we clicked in there, we typed it, and then to exit the footer, we just simply insert the cursor and move out. So hopefully this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions about this and working on your final assessment project, don't hesitate to come into my student hours. I'd be happy to go over it with you, or even raise it during our class sessions. This is the end of the recording.